Hello there, guys and gals. How are you guys doing today? Well, it's your investigative journalist, Pearl Jr. here. Well, I gonna wait for someone to pop up, of course, always to make sure that I'm on live. There we go. There we go. This is going to be a very, very short live, okay? First, of course, I got to do the shameless plug. Don't forget Alive 4, Alive 1, 2, and 3, and A Prisoner of Fame, okay? Don't forget, okay? To get your documentaries if you haven't. We're going to start working on Alive 5, I promise. Here is the script, okay? I have, it's long, but it was 4 and 5. So I will start messing with that tomorrow and start doing a live 5. What do you guys think? Maybe I shouldn't be in this one. Maybe I should just do the voiceover for this one. What do you think? I don't know. You guys like me being in all of them? So I need you guys to tell me if you like me on camera, if you don't like me on camera. So let me know. Alive 5. I'm just trying to figure it out. I got a couple of titles for it, and you guys gave me some great titles for Alive 5. But I want to get it done before Christmas, like 2 or 3 weeks before Christmas. So the goal is going to be like December 7th, somewhere around there. Maybe I'll find a cute date, to match with something. All right. So anyway, Alive 5 I will start working on. Okay. And then I like to say hi to Haveria from Pakistan. She asked me to say hi to her, so shout out to you, girl. All right, and a couple of loose ends. Randy Jackson is back on Twitter. He's been gone a long time, right? And the last thing that he had left on his Twitter is like, no, he's dead. He's talking about Frank Delio, but it was kind of weird, it's kind of, strange, but, at least those were his last tweets. I haven't really went on Randy Jackson's Twitter page and did all the research or whatever, but I know he hasn't been active in like 6-7 years. He was Janet's manager. And he had Janet working, boy. Janet was everywhere. She was performing. She was making appearances. She was doing, tours. She was getting awards, getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And so we miss you, Janet. I know you guys can't perform now because all the venues are closed because of COVID. I just want to say a little bit something about COVID. We have to be sensitive to other people, okay? And with COVID, if you don't believe COVID is real, that's fine. But if I believe it's real, or if other people have suffered from it, or they know somebody that's died from COVID, we got to be a little sensitive towards that. It's nothing to be mad if somebody believes in COVID. Better safe than sorry, right? I mean, what is it to put on a mask? Nothing. If you think it's going to save your life and you're going to feel better, okay, and not get a cold and think you're going to die, or you're going to get, I've seen people suffer from COVID, and it's not nice. It's very bad. And here in the United States, we have it the worst. So, so just be kind and a little nice and a little sympathetic to people who are suffering like that. All right. So, I just wanted to do that. Pascal Kaiser. He told me the MJ estate, how they post things like at least, I think, 5 to 6 days a week, Monday through Friday. They always post the same thing on Michael Jackson's official Twitter, official Instagram, and official Facebook. So then he posted, you are not alone. I'm here with you. Was that a message? Or was it just an anniversary? Because they said this week. So did they miss the day it came out? So, but anyway. So Pascal sent that to me. I'm gonna get to a couple of good things, but I want to do that last. Peter says that he has MJJsource completely archived, right? Nobody knew that MJJsource was going to be closed down. Nobody knew. Okay, it just happened one day. Okay, I know this backstory of MJJsource. What happened? I know they blamed me for it. Somebody prominent told me that somebody involved said it was my fault. But it was not necessarily my fault. It was kind of a, the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. But Peter says he has the whole thing archived. So you have it archived, really? When it was closed down? And so you had to archive it before it was closed down? I'm just saying. Okay? He had to archive it before it was closed down. Nobody knew it was going to be closed down except for Michael and his people. Okay? So if he has the whole thing archived, that means, you know what it means. Okay? Watch Alive 3 and Alive 4. Because I believe PMB, Peter Michael Bobby, is Michael Joe Jackson. Okay? And it's not what he does to prove he's not Michael Joe Jackson. It's what he has done to prove that he is Michael Joe Jackson. That's in Alive 3 and Alive 4. All right. We're going to get to Marlon in a minute, okay? Because I put a quiz up there, and I know you guys want to know what the answer is to that quiz, right? What is the clue in that, right? What is the death hoax clue? And, there's a difference between a clue, right? A clue is just something interesting, right? That might lead you somewhere else. Evidence is like, for example, the autopsy report, and when it uses his wrong name, right? That's evidence. Proof is more like to show that the name is not Michael Joe Jackson, it's Michael Joseph. It's not, Michael's name is Michael Joe Jackson. It is not Michael Joseph Jackson. Okay, so that would be proof when you show the driver's license, showing driver's license, visa, the Korean visa, the passport, his valuable copyrights, his valuable BMI royalties, his FBI file, the 2005 trial. These are all official things, okay? Anything else is not official. If it comes from another country, it's not official. The visa was important because that was a legal document to get into Korea, okay? So I just wanted to kind of go over, and facts. A fact is his name is Michael Joe Jackson. A fact is the Conrad Murray verdict calls him an alleged victim who died on an alleged date. Those are facts, okay? So there's clues. So Marlon's is a clue that I'm going to go over with you guys. Marlon's is a clue. All right. I remember. Thank you, guys. I remember. I was going to show Prince's, the last live, Prince's 2 driver's licenses. You guys got to remember, everything that I use has been released, okay? I don't go to their house and look in their drawer and pull out the driver's licenses and take pictures. They released them, okay? They released them. So Prince had released these 2 driver's licenses, okay? All right. See, and he was trying to say from 15 to 21. So when he first took his first driver's license, I think this one's it, when he was younger. And he wrote his signature a lot different there. And then this one here, his signature is way different. And this is him a bit older, okay, at 21 years old. All right, now this one here was good until 2/13/2022. He crossed this one out, so we don't know, They're both driver's licenses, but I know when it's this one when you're underage. So I guess he just decided that he was going to get the other one, but his signature sure did change. And he crossed out his name, too. That's what I was saying. He crossed out his official name. Why you cross out your official name, Prince? Okay, so anyway, but his official name, and I think that's a M right there. But his official name is supposed to be Michael Joseph Jackson Jr. And a lot of people, well, then that must mean that Michael's name is Michael Joseph Jackson. No, it doesn't, okay? Because Prince Michael Jackson II, which is BG's name, does not have, is not a Prince Michael Jackson I, okay? So and then we've, like me, I'm a junior. I'm named after my mother's married name. So I'm officially a junior. I have my mother's full married name, and I am a junior. That's why I'm Pearl Jr. I didn't just make that up. That is literally a part of my legal name. all three of the kids. Paris Catherine, Michael Jackson, name. And so they all have Michael Jackson in their name. They all have Michael Jackson in their name. Okay. Let's see. So I was going to show you guys that. All right. So now let's go on. Let's find out the Marlon clue. Okay. So I'm going to talk a little bit. All right. So we know that if you watch, I think, the first Alive, okay, you will see that Marlon was wearing the FBI hat the day after his brother's dead. The day after. He's wearing an FBI hat. And Randy is in the car flirting with the girls outside of Havenhurst. Okay? Then they go to rehearsal. Right? They go to rehearsal because for Jackson Family Dynasty. The next day. Because what Marlon had on in the car is the same as their rehearsing. Where Marlon is wearing FBI hat, right? The FBI hat, and the same sweatsuit. Okay, so and somebody told me who works on the set told me that they recorded that the next day. Okay, the next day after the death announcement. So watch the first Alive. Also, the next day after the death announcement, there's paparazzi footage that was released of Catherine in Target, going shopping for sleeping bags in Target. Out of all the children, I couldn't get out the bed the next day. I'm here to tell you, I couldn't get out the bed for like 3 or 4 days. My mother was calling me and she was going, "Little Pearl, you got to get up, you got to eat." I didn't eat for 2 days. Okay, two plus days. I think I had to eat on the third day because my mother called me. I was so devastated, and I really believed that Michael Joe Jackson was dead. I really believed it. It was just the most devastating news ever. All right, so you know, when we get to the memorial, which is July 7th. Okay, so it's already what, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 days later. Okay, 12 days later is the memorial. Okay, is the memorial. Okay, now so here's the memorial. Okay, and then on the burial, we've got to remember, well, no nieces and nephews were there. Okay, I haven't went through the entire memorial to see if House was there. House Schaefer, whatever his name, Schaefer, I think is his last name, but he worked for Michael. But his name was Outhouse House is his name. That's what Michael called him as a nickname. All right, so we're gonna watch Marlon, and then I'm gonna tell you guys what the clue is. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm getting ready to turn it around. Hold on. I'm gonna make it bigger. Oh, shoot.
Of our angelic trumpets, and he will continue to be.
Okay, hold on. Stop. Just stop. Oh man. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get it to go bigger. You know my computer is all old. Okay, like an old woman. Okay, so stop. Okay, I want to go right to the beginning. Okay. Now, earlier in this, Marlon did break down for what, so he did get emotional at the very beginning of this speech. But I'm going to play it, and then we're going to talk about it. Okay, nobody got it. Oh, one person kind of got it. Oh, my God. Paola Daniela Cocoa Martirana. Okay, she got close. She didn't explain it all the way, but she kind of got the word. She kind of got it. All right, so here we go. I'm going to turn this around. Okay, so this is a clue. This is what we call a clue. Okay, let me see. It's very dark. Okay, here we go.
Michael was the voice of our angelic trumpets, and he will continue to be the voice, that angelic voice in heaven, nearest to our Creator, and waiting us when our day comes to pass.
It's so short. I'm going to play it one more
Michael,
time.
I love you. I will miss when we said our goodbyes. I will hug you and I say I love you, and your response was, I love you more.
All right, so we got to go back. We got to go back. Okay, we got to go back.
Michael was the voice of our angelic trumpets, and he will continue to be the voice, that angelic voice in heaven, nearest to our Creator, and waiting us when our day comes to pass. Michael, I love you. I will miss when we said our goodbyes. I will hug you and I say I love you, and your response was, I love you more.
All right. Okay. All right. Okie dokie smoky. Oh, sorry. Now, this is supposed to be from the heart, right? It's supposed to be from the heart. And you're just saying what you're feeling. He said angelique instead of angelic. He said angelique, which means he's reading a teleprompter. Okay? Which means he's reading a teleprompter. And then when it said, when he was supposed to say angel, angelic voice, he messed it up twice. If it's from your heart, you know the word is angelic. If you wrote it yourself, you know the word is angelic. You don't mess up angelique twice. You don't mess up angel, and you don't mess up angelic. It's because somebody else wrote this, and he did not practice enough before, because he said angelique, and it's angelic. If it's from your heart, you wouldn't have used the word you didn't know. It's angelic. It was all a stage show. Okay, Paris has already told Ellen DeGeneres, it's in one of my live documentaries, that Michael taught her how to cry on cue. I don't make this stuff up. Okay? Paris decided to go on Ellen DeGeneres and talk about how Michael taught her how to act, and how Michael practiced with her, and how he taught her how to cry on cue. She did a great job, right? She had an earpiece in her ear too. Okay, so you guys watch the if you think you know everything. Now the angelic is not anywhere. I don't think I've ever told you guys this one, but I've known this one for a long time, and it just, for whatever reason, came to my head that I should report on it. Angelic. He was reading. He read angelique. From your heart, you wouldn't use angelique, you would use angelic, because that's what's in your heart. That's when your soul, your brother has died. Right? So this is a clue, right? It's not evidence. It is a fact that he said angelique instead of angelic, right? That is a fact, right? And it is not evidence. It's more like a clue, right? So there's a difference. That's why you always see me write facts, proof, evidence, and clues. That's what I always put, because they're all different. But all together, they prove that Michael Jackson faked his death. And then if you notice, it's written in this particular video, it's written there. Michael was the voice of our angelic trumpets, and he will continue angelic. He said angelique. I ain't trying to bag, Marlon. I ain't trying to bag. But you know, it's pretty funny though. It's pretty funny. Okay? It's pretty funny.
The voice,
okay,
of our angelic trumpets.
Angelic
and
trumpets.
He will continue to be the voice, that angelic.
Okay, and here, look. They didn't even, whoever did the closed caption, be the voice, that Angela voice in heaven, that angelic voice in heaven, near to our Creator and waiting us when, who wrote it?
Voice in heaven, nearest to our Creator. He will continue to be the voice, that angelic voice in heaven.
That angelic,
our
and
Creator.
he said that angelic voice in heaven. Stage show. Stage show. Somebody wrote it. Marlon didn't. He was reading Angelique. He was reading Angelique instead of from your heart, saying Michael was very angelic. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys that one too. And then I found some other stuff as well. But it's always, you know, some shocking good stuff. So anyway, yeah. So one person almost got it, but she didn't like explain that he pronounced it wrong and he was reading it. She didn't get it all the way, but she did know that it had something to do with angelique. Okay? So anyway, guys, that was a little bit fun. And like I always tell, you know, people, I need to probably do a commercial like this. This is kind of like not only puzzle pieces and putting them together, but it's like exposing a magic trick. It's like giving the secrets of a magic trick, right? And I watch a lot of Forensic Files. I watch a lot of, you know, what is it called? What Happened with Hill Harper. How it really happened or something with Hill Harper. I used to watch, what's it called? That Oprah had. She had a show called, I don't know, Scorned or something. I don't know. I used to watch that show, but I like those kind of detective shows, and I like figuring it out, and I like doing that. And I have still never heard anyone say that alleged victim and give the wrong name and then say the alleged date. That tells you right there that that body was not Michael's, and they know it is because I went and I did a Freedom of Information Act and asked them to explain it. And they told me, we're not going to answer your question. Right? So, anyway, guys. All right. I got some good stuff for Live 5. And I will talk to you guys next time. Okay? Let me see if I make sure I don't have any questions here. All right. God bless you guys. It's all an illusion. Absolutely. Because the illusion starts tomorrow. Who said that? That is in my Alive 4. Okay. So anyway, guys, I'm glad that you guys are here. I love you, and I will see you next time.